I thought I would introduce the topics today in a threefold manner. One is to think about what we're doing in terms of building something for the future, a radiologist approach to building better things. However, this is really a story about survival in what many are beginning to feel is burnout because of information overload and the notion that we're just in a cubicle farm without any real caring for the well-being of the radiologist or anybody else in a cubicle farm for that matter. And so out of that experience comes the notion of what equipment do we use or modify or lean upon to make the situation a little more bearable. So there is a whole playlist dedicated to this project. Please come to our workshop. But in the meantime, just sit back and relax, and let's review your life. Does it ever feel like this? Do you ever feel as though there's just not enough time in the day and there are too many distractions? Do you ever find yourself trying to deal with 1, 2, or 3 audio devices or sounds at once? Does the noise bother you? Think about that for a moment. Does your neck get longer by the end of the day? Do you feel overwhelmed with PowerScribe or the equivalent speech recognition that begins to avoid recognizing anything you say? Do you end up feeling burnt out? Does your wrist hurt? Does your back hurt? By the end of the day, are you praying for a vacation and garbling your words as you try to dictate more cases, quicker, with more noise, more interruptions? Well, we propose a paradigm shift for you. So the first thing to do is just open up your mind to changing and open up your space. The thought is get more real estate and have a radiology-centric notion of how to improve the space with a notion that things bear on well-being and optimal flow. In fact, there is another piece, and that is integrating all the devices, which really are very much attached to the sounds you hear and what comes out of your mouth and where that vocal information goes, be it the phone, the dictation system, your colleagues, etc. This all needs to be organized. As such, we have this organization placed in the middle of a space really designed for the radiologist, and we end up with, as you can see, multiple monitors and the thing we call a multiplex 8 radiology workspace laboratory, which I invite you to visit and get your hands dirty. We need your help.